Tech. And now is the time for Enter Sandman. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's time for Lane Stadium to get rocked, a run out unlike any other. This is Enter Sandman. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Walker. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Same tailback, another carry. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Throwing again on second and 10. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him walk through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Boom. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. The back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the ball.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The shotgun running play call. Across the 30. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play, running right. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. This It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's got it again. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Larson. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Using his legs. It's Young. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Throwing off play action. With the catch, it's Young. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Walker. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Pass is caught. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They'll try the right side on the toss. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. Big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Give it to the back again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The ball is caught. Into the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great connection there for 6 points. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Walker. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
To throw, it's Walker. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with a running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Walker. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pressure is coming. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. To the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
With the catch, it's Williams. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Scanning the field, it's Walker. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Young. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up with the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Crosses the 10-yard line. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll toss it to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Hokies will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to call.
Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Isaac. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So the desperation 4th down try doesn't work, and now the offense is set up here 1st and goal. A chance to put the nail in the coffin.